I don't even know how to start this episode. I don't even know how to start it. Oh, Real Madrid. I don't know what's going on. I kind of want to know what's going on in their locker room, though. This is embarrassing. Oh my god, dude. I just got done watching this game and I don't know if you guys, I just posted a video too of my live reaction about it. I just don't understand. Like, you're supposed to be a stacked team on paper. On paper. On paper, you got Ballon d'Or possible winner Vinicius. You got Mbappe. You got Rodrigo. You got Ibrahim, you got Bellingham. Let me tell you something. And I'm going to give my crunch or cringe take. I don't know. I don't care if it's cringe or crunch. I don't care what you guys decide, but I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something that it actually might rattle some of you Real Madrid fans, but Mbappe is a problem and he has stolen Real Madrid identity. This would not be allowed. This type of embarrassing loss, 4-0, it would have never been allowed last year. And why is it allowed now? You fight till death. You fight till you can't anymore. And as soon as that score went up 2-0, this team gave up. Mbappe is a disease right now that when he loses, it spreads to the entire team. Now you gotta look at his trajectory. Now you gotta look at his past. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna go off right now. I'm gonna go on a rant. I'm gonna go on a big rant right now. And it's all gonna be Mbappe. Man, that guy. What a great player. And it leads to this video that I can show you guys right now. And as you can see in this video, take a look, take a look.
Yo te he leído que te gustaba Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan cogía de los huevos a todos sus compañeros y se ponía a defender como un hijo de puta. Tú tienes que dar ese ejemplo, primero como persona y como jugador, como que tú nos tienes que marcar los goles. Claro, tú eres un fenómeno, un top mundial, ninguna duda. Pero yo, no me vale eso. Un líder de verdad es...
Un líder de verdad es...
Que cuando no nos puedes ayudar con los goles...
Que cuando no nos puedes ayudar con los goles...
Porque el otro día tenías a dos jugadores de alto nivel para ti y no puedes ayudarnos, tú nos ayudas en todo lo defensivo. Porque si tú solo presionas, es la hostia. Pero si encima coges a Usman y a Colomwani o a Barcola o a Gonzalo o a Marco Asensio y te pones tú como ejemplo a presionar, ¿sabes lo que tenemos? Una puta máquina de equipo. Eso es lo que yo quiero que hagas tú como líder aquí. Los 2 meses que te quedan. Yo quiero que te vayas de aquí por la puerta grande. Kiki, ninguna duda. Atacando ya sé que eres Dios. Atacando no hay nadie como tú. Ya lo sé. Pero el día que tú no ataques, tienes que ser el mejor jugador de la historia defendiendo. Eso es un líder. Eso es Michael Jordan. ¿Sí?
Sí.
¿Te queda claro?
Sí.
Pues ya te explicaré el ataque mañana.
Vale.
Gracias.
Let me tell you something. For a coach to tell Mbappe, you need to do more. We know what you can do offensively, but defensively, you want to be like Michael Jordan, then this is the steps you got to do. It's already a red flag. This should have been a red flag from the get-go. And to be honest, that this Mbappe is spreading around. It's spreading around like crazy. This disease, this mentality that, oh, I'm losing is the done game. Goes up 3-0. Barca goes up 3-0. And you still like, because it's Real Madrid, you still got the hope and the mentality that, you know, there's going to be a remontada, right? That's what we're all used to. It don't matter. We're up 2-0. To be honest, watching that game when they went up 2-0, I wasn't worried at all. I was not worried. I was relaxed and I was deep in my thoughts and I was like, okay, this isn't going as expected, but we did a pretty first half. Both teams, they played well defensively, so I wasn't too worried when that 2-0 happened back to back within 2 to 3 minutes from each other. And Lewandowski, give all credits to him. He's been an incredible player. And I'm saying that as a Real Madrid fan because I know what Lewandowski is all about. Well, I witnessed a flash of what he was in Bayern Munich when I think Hansi Flick was his coach. He's brought him back. He's brought that back. Hansi Flick has been a hell of a coach for Barca and has put this team on the track. But let's not let this distract us from the fact that Real Madrid on paper has a solid Champions League final team. Why? They just won it. All the changes they did was they just brought in Mbappe. And this has proven to be one of the worst mistakes, not since Eden Hazard, but it's one of them that Real Madrid has done to this team. It has affected the team in a negative way. It hasn't affected the team in a positive way. Bellingham looks slow. That's my first complaint. Bellingham looks slow. He hasn't done much this season. It's been a poor season for him, and it's continued to be poor for him. The great season he had last year, that run, has slowed down. Real Madrid looked very sloppy defensively. First of all, let me just rant off. Militao, what the heck is he doing there? We need to get him out. He's old. Refresh, rebrand. Come on. Modric is the only player I have an excuse for. But even him, he didn't even start this team. Tchouaméni, not reliable. Get him the fuck out. I mean, Mbappe seems to be the only one producing, and even while producing, is the same thing we saw at PSG. Offsides, almost goals. It's almost like you expect it, but at the same time, you're hoping, and he's not being a reliable striker. And this is the problem. You know, now I'm starting to think that, you know, maybe he couldn't win at PSG because he didn't have a complete team. I'm starting to believe that he hasn't won because it's him. This whole time, it's been him. He goes to a team and he makes it all about himself. And I get it. You're a star, mate. You can shoot, mate. You can score. But what are you doing for the team? Now, granted, I did see Mbappe try to do an assist for Bellingham, and Bellingham, you know, couldn't grapple that kick. He couldn't, you know, he slid wrong and, you know, all sorts of things. And I understand that. But when you are failing in something individually, you start to look for who is having the game of their lives right now. And you got to go for that person. Vinny almost had it. Man. This is just a team that's dysfunctional. Lots of offside goals. Most of them from Mbappe. He had clear shots. You just don't miss them, bro. You don't miss them. You wanna stamp your ground. You wanna be a Real Madrid legend. You wanna be compared to Cristiano. Those shots you were taking have got to go in. There's no excuses. You got Lamine Yamal scoring, bro, and he's 17 years old, and he's not even the biggest goal scorer right now for Barca. He's not even. He's nothing. He's just a kid. And you got Rafinha, bro. Rafinha, who had a dismal season last year. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Madrid has a problem. And it's not the team and it's not the coach, but it's a diva problem. Mbappe has stolen the vision. He has stolen the identity. And he has stolen what Real Madrid's motto has always been about. Fight to the death. And Mbappe is not fighting to the death. He's just fighting for himself. He's fighting for his stats. Let's be honest. I'm seeing these plays. He's taking these clear missed shots when you have Vinicius right there on the side, on the left side, looking open. And then you see Mbappe taking these dumb head-on shots. Granted, yes, if you make them, you're great. But if you don't, what? This is what happens. You get the criticism, Mbappe. And it's all directed to you. I can't direct any criticism to Ancelotti. We all know he's the GOAT. Can he fix some things? There's always things to fix. There's always things for improvement. But Hansi Flick had Barcelona on a fucking locomotive, and they knew exactly what to do. Mbappe did not know what to do except score. That's all he knows. I don't think Mbappe likes to listen to coaches. I don't think he likes to listen to game plans. He thinks he's such of a great star that if he just shoots and scores, everything's okay. And I get it. Granted, that's what stars do. But you have to have some sort of discipline. You have to have some sort of respect. And Mbappe, you don't have it. And you need to change that mentality. If you want this team to win, if Real Madrid wants to win the Champions League again this year and give him his first Champions League win, that's got to change because you're not winning. And granted, even if Real Madrid goes and wins the Champions League this year, Ain't no credit gonna be given to Mbappe. We're seeing what he is right now. He is being exposed as a player and as a human being. And he has just been a flat out diva, wanting everything to be for himself, the attention for himself. He needs to change. If he wants to win, he needs to change now, because this was the most embarrassing loss. And I hope Ancelotti gave him an earful, just like Enrique gave it to him. Luis Enrique was right this whole time. Luis Enrique, another Spanish dude, another Spanish coach, was fucking right. They should have listened. They should have listened. Embarrassing. Vinny is Vinny. He's going to have on and off games, and, he has done comebacks. He has put in the work. I can't criticize Vinny that much right now. He is the Ballon d'Or winner. He rightfully deserves it. I don't think there's anybody else that deserves the Ballon d'Or more than Vinny right now. It looks like he's going to be the top candidate, and he's going to win it. But Mbappe, he's not going to win the Ballon d'Or this year. Mbappe can't win it. There's no way. When you're in the Real Madrid machine and you performing like this, and I get that he had the most clear shots, but they're running the offense through you, buddy. You're seeing the shots clear as day, and you can't make them? You got Barca's goalie looking like fucking prime ass Casillas. You got Barca's goalie looking like Casillas, bro. The fuck? Something needs to change. And the change is Mbappe. It starts with you, buddy. It starts with you.